What's up, guys? Can everybody hear me? Oh, text color's got to be black. Background color's got to be white. Body soda loud and clear. What a name, bro. Wait, my chat is white in color. So when it's white in color, I can't really see you guys. Text color, a hex code for the base text color. I don't want it to be white. I want it to be black. Okay, background color. Okay. Custom fields. Font color, font thickness, username color. Okay, this one is also okay. Yeah, okay. Alright, someone just type in a chat. Someone just type in anything in the chat. Anything at all. What's up, TikTok fam? Hi Xenon, hi Hari, hi Ains, hi Bob Marley. What's up? Hi Hari. Right, just checking with people on TikTok. You guys can you all see this stream? Because for the night, I'm currently live on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook, as well as on YouTube. So those that are on TikTok, are you guys able to see the stream, see the charts, see my face, and also hear me loud and clear? All good? Salam cut rate. Salam. Hear you well. Okay, perfect. Yeah, now I can see you guys also very nicely. Loja, Maja. 5 minutes remaining. We need a setup. Why, bro? What's in 5 minutes? What's happening in 5 minutes? What is happening in 5 minutes? If you're talking about trading the building permits, then trade it, bro. Be my guest. Right? I am not interested in trading low impact news. All right. Alright guys, welcome to the FOMC stream for the night. I know it's very much earlier. FOMC is only happening in another 6 hours more, right? But I thought of just coming online, sharing with you guys a little bit about the analysis, also sharing with you guys a little bit about how my trip went, giving you guys some insights about the market, expectations for the nights, whether it's about to be a gold buy, whether it's about to be a gold sell. We'll discuss all of that. We'll lay out some, proper reasonings, proper predictions, proper expectations. At least then, right, at 2 o'clock later, if I don't decide to stream, you guys are not left in the loop, or you guys not left in the dark of not knowing what to do. You guys would already know what to expect, what type of a trade would be looking at taking, and what would probably be the overall bias or the overall direction for FOMC, and the trades also that would be taken subsequently after FOMC. All right. Now, some of you guys that are new on the stream, or that's new to trading high impact news like this, be it CPI, be it FOMC, be it NFP, or literally there could be any high impact news which you can find on this website called forexfactory.com. Right, so a little bit of just let me share with this very important thing with you guys for a bit. Right, if you were to sort out according to filters here and according to high impact, you will see that these news that are just on the screen right now, these are all the high impact news that you would be able to see happening on an every day, every week, every month, and every year basis in the forex market. Okay, and one of the many reasons why a lot of people actually like trading the forex market is mainly because you get this kind of news that comes in very much before, right? It's not that you got to wait all the way along until the day before or the hour before, and only then there is a news of this sort. This news are all released every single year before the economical year even begins, right? So as you can see, if you guys are sort of new onto trading the FOMC news, let me just take about a minute or two to explain to you guys what FOMC is all about. All right, so FOMC simply stands for the Federal Reserve's, the meetings that they have, right? And this is a meeting that is undergone 8 times a year. So 8 out of 12 months, these guys will have a meeting with the Federal Reserves in the United States just to discuss whether there needs to be a potential increase in the interest rates, right? A potential decrease in the interest rates, or they need not do anything with the interest rates, and they can just maintain it at a fixed. And that means they don't change it, they don't increase it, they don't decrease it, they just maintain the rates at a specific level. All right. Now, if you understand economy, if you understand how it impacts a country, right, every time you see the rates going up, going down, it'll give direct correlations with the strength of the currency. Right, so rates going up will impact currency, rates going down will impact currency, and rates not changing will also impact the currency. The only thing that we need to know right now as a trader, or as someone who's trying to get a position in the markets, be it you're trading crypto, you're trading forex, you're trading gold, you're trading indices, you're trading bonds, you're trading options, you're trading stocks, you may trade whatever in the world. All we are about to try and do tonight, right, is try to see what would be the narrative of the market. How would the market, how would people, how would hedge funds, how would billionaires, how would banks, how would all these institutional traders or institutions that have billions if not trillions of dollars with them, how would they react to what happens in the market? If rate is cut tonight, if the FOMC rates, as you guys can see over here, right, we are expecting the rates, where is FOMC? So we are expecting the previous interest rates was at 5.5%. What we are expecting, or what we are forecasting, is the rates to drop by 5.25. Sorry, it's to drop by 0.25%, which is about 2.5 basis point, for it to be at 5.25%, right? So whenever we speak about interest rates, right, whenever we speak about, basically interest rates, there is a very important understanding that needs to be there. What happens when the rate goes down? What happens when the rate goes up? So ideally, many people actually don't even understand this, yet they trade FOMC because, there's a lot of volume that comes in, there's a lot of volatility, there's a lot of movements that come into the market. But you guys have to understand that there's a very, very important factor that will affect the markets in such a way where FOMC today drop, market drops. It doesn't work like that. There needs to be a certain amount of people that sees, okay, They were expecting a 5.25% forecast. The banks are seeing it. Actual comes out at 5.25%, which means this time FOMC rates cut by 2.5 basis point. Great. Now, based on that information, this is what we do. Then the moment they have done that, we will see the impulse, or we will see the impact on the market, and we will trade according to that. Right? So, long story short, there's a lot of momentum, there's a lot of volume, and there's a lot of excitement in tonight's FOMC. And why it is special is because this is the first time in the last 3 years, guys. Listen to this very closely, very carefully. This is the first time in the last 2.5 to 3 years that we are going to be seeing Federal Reserves cutting their rates. As you can see, all the way from March 17, 2022, we've only seen the rates going up, up, and up, all the way until 5.5%. So at March 17, it was at 0.5%. August 1st, it's already at 5.5%. That's an increase of 5%. Interest rates has increased by 5%. So this is going to be something that is the most anticipated day for a lot of traders out there. So the kind of volume, basically the way that I can shorten this for you guys, sweet and simple, is that today is the kind of day where everybody is going to trade. Everyone. 100% of the market is going to be trading. There's going to be countless amount of volume. There's going to be endless amount of buys and sells, and volatility is going to be mad. Right? And I'm not only speaking about gold, I'm not only speaking about Forex, but I'm talking about crypto, I'm talking about stocks, I'm talking about bonds, options, whatever financial instruments that is tradable. Guys, if what we see is about to happens, today may just turn out to be a historical day in which a major reversal might play out, or a big ass continuation might play out. But it's not a day that you want to be sitting on the fences. Yes, you want to be passive aggressive. You don't want to be very, very aggressive, because during these kind of days you can lose a lot of money, or you can make a lot of money, right? But you want to be able to see if you can get your analysis working out in such a way that gives you a relatively good win rate. If you're able to catch the trend tonight, guys, if you're able to dictate what the bias is going to be tonight for FOMC, this is usually the point of times that people make a lot of money, right? So you have an opportunity tonight. That's the reason why we are streaming. So if you guys have comprehended a little bit on the fundamental perspective of what I've explained to you guys, what high impact news are, how they sort of impact the currencies, what FOMC actually is, I want all of you guys to drop me this emoji in the chats. And if I get enough, we will proceed to the technical analysis, which is looking at the charts to see if we can get a trade pre-US session or post-US session. Or if we don't get a trade, then we'll just see if we need to take a trade during FOMC later. All right, but if you guys comprehend, drop me this in the chat. Nice. Nice. All right. Perfect. Perfect. Love it. Okay, just before I continue, this is just an information for those of you guys who's watching the stream from TikTok, right? If you guys are watching the stream from TikTok, then I don't know how long, but how long it will be, all right? But if there's anything at all that happens to the stream, by any chance it gets taken down or gets banned, for instance, right? Don't worry, the stream is still ongoing on YouTube, YT, on FB, on IG. Right, so these three platforms, it will still be streaming. It's just that I only get comments from TT as well as YT. Right, so if you guys are on other platforms, you can watch the stream, but you may not. I may not be able to read your comments generally. So you may want to be on my YT. Subscribe to it, by the way. Or for now, TT seems to be working quite good. TikTok, so you can be on TikTok. All right, where are we? Okay. Wow, this nice some nice sells on gold that is currently running. I had a very tight zone on top here, which is about 5 pips. taken from M15 previous supply. Just wait on the stream, guys. I'm about to share the links of the streams to Telegram so that the rest of them can join us here as well before we start for the night. All right. So I'm guessing hand pink waving. Tanesh, mantap. Right, guys. Let's start the session for the night. Right. So this is analysis prior to this that I've already done. Right. Technical analysis all the way from weekly down till M15, where I did have buys before that I actually shared with you guys. That was the signal that was shared with you guys, which gave us, I think, about 90 pips, right? It was buys across these levels here. This red color line is your key level, which is your OHLC levels, right? For those of you guys who do not know what is that, you may want to pay attention to the next time that I do a stream, or you may want to watch some of the videos that I've uploaded on YouTube, as well as on TikTok that explains about OHLC. But yes, that buys ended up giving us about 90 pips is where we closed. It gave a maximum of 110 pips. And then after that, I had also marked out a sell level, which was based off this level right here, right? This previous supply level, right? You had your supply and then you had a bit of a manipulation on the outside here. So price came and gave us a redemption entry or a precise breakup manipulation entry level from this small minute 10 pip zone. Okay, but now what we want to do as traders, the moment we are about to start taking a trade, before we even decide, okay, let's buy, okay, let's sell, it's very important. Dia sangat crucial untuk kita nak mengetahui direction. Alright, it's very important for us to understand the direction is as per to what trades we are likely to be taking. Okay, and that direction, untuk kita nak mengenal pasti direction ataupun bias of the market, kita kena tengok daripada segi higher time frame, sebab higher time frame lah yang akan bagi tahu kita market nak naik lagi ke, dia nak turun lagi ke, ataupun dia nak main sideways ke, ataupun dia nak break out ke, ataupun dia nak reverse. Alright, so in short, the higher time frames will be the key time frames for us to know if the market wants to go up, wants to go down, wants to break out, wants to reverse, or wants to just play within a specific range. Okay, so as we go from weekly right now, just one glance looking at the markets, you can already, very, very clearly notice that this is a very clear uptrend market. There's no way in heaven this is not an uptrending market. Okay, you're only seeing higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, and higher lows. So ideally, the trend on weekly is definitely an uptrend. Now, when will this uptrend change from an uptrend to a downtrend is if you see trend lines and the trend line gets broken, right? Your trend line get broken, retest. Yes, this point here is when we will go into what we call a change of trend or a change of structure, and that's when price will probably shift bearish, or will probably start downtrending, or will probably start pushing towards the downside. Ideally, until or unless we do not see price breaking any of these lows, all right, and it still holds all the lows and continues pushing up to create a higher low as well as a higher high, that will mean that the market is still in an uptrend, and the idea for us is pretty much to look for buys all the way. Okay, and something about gold right now that most of you guys that probably already know, and some of you guys that may not know, is that we are trading at an all-time high level. So the price of gold has never, ever been here in the whole of history. This is the first time in history that gold's price is sitting at $2,580 US. That's for 1 ounce. That means, just to give you guys a little bit of an implication what this means for you guys who are pretty much very bullish on gold, one gold bar that you guys buy in the United States, that's about 1,000 grams, all right, or 1 kilogram for a matter of fact. That one gold bar today is worth $1 million US, right? Because 1 ounce of gold is at $2,575. So that gold bar is worth 1,000 ounce, and that's basically valued at $1 million today. So if you bought one gold bar back at the point of time when gold was all the way down here, let's take monthly. So 1 ounce of gold back in the days used to be what, $300, $400, went to $500, went to $600, $700, $800, and right now it's sitting at $2,575. So that's the reason why people like trading gold. That's the also reason why people like investing into gold, right? So yes, we understand now trend is already a bullish trend, but what we want to do first things first is, as per the analysis that I've shared with you guys, if you guys are part of my privates, if you guys have partook in my mentorships before, or if you guys have even been a part of Market Mastery as well as Secret Sanctum, you guys will know this. So I'm just going to do it really quickly for you guys, how we understand or identify direction of the market. So I'm pretty much going to do this very quickly, and those of you guys that know what I'm doing, you guys will know exactly what I'm doing. Right, so we've marked our, just give me a second. So we've marked all these levels out together, and if it's a daily time frame, we want to change the color, but I don't want to use black because black is my lower time frame color. So we use blue. So the red color lines you see here, these are all weekly levels. The blue color lines that you see here, these are all daily levels, right? So we call it red as your weekly, and then we call it blue as your daily, right? Daily, blue as your daily, and then we're going to go black, right? Black for any time frame H4 and below, right? H4 and below. So H4, H1, M30, M5, M15, M1 will all be black lines, right? And we'll just keep it this here for you, right over here. Can you guys see it? Yeah, you guys can see it. Okay, perfect. Guys, I'm not being able to see any comments at the moment, but if you guys have any comments, feel free to share it with me. I will read it out once I get time to check out the comments, because I have one screen, and I'll explain to you guys why I can't read the comments as I am streaming, right? A bit complicating, but it doesn't really matter. Thank you for the followers, guys. Thank you for the followers on TikTok. Appreciate it. And if you guys are watching me on Instagram as well, thank you for watching. It's just that I can't see your comments. So you might want to join in the YouTube or the TikTok so that I can actually interact with you as well. Anyways, let's get back to what we were sharing about. So that's your weekly and daily. That's basically all I need to do when I'm looking at the charts. Now we go to H4. Right, now we go to H4 and then you can see that price pretty much, it respects of all these lines like as though there's a magnet here. All right, as you guys can see, price rejected off this level, broke below, came back up, rejected off this level again, came back down here, stuck here like a magnet. We pushed up, broke below. All right, supposedly supposed to come down below here. Price pushed all the way up to collect some orders on top here, and this was basically a sell signal which we could have gotten. I would have sent it with you guys. I would have shared it with you guys just now. To sell gold at 80 to 78, somewhere around this level here. To expect price to go maybe all the way down till 68. Maybe all the way down till 60, or maybe even one more level that I'd want to highlight for you guys is down here. Yeah, just one, right? Just one level is good enough, because this is a fresh level of breakout which price is not collected just yet, right? So I'll explain to you guys why this later, right? But ideally, what is important for you to know is that when you have all your levels marked out, you will be able to sort of understand what bias are we looking at, what direction are we looking at, what trades should we be taking and should we not be taking. Should we be focusing on more sells than buys? Should we be focusing on more buys than sells? Yeah, it sort of gives us a little bit on a little bit of information when it comes to all of that, right? So now when we look onto H1, all right, when we look onto H1, price ideally, yes, it did respect off a key level here, right? But as you can see, we have still broken above structure right now. This was your previous resistance, this was your previous supply, and this H1 candle that closed here basically closed in a bullish manner, which means that this pullback that happened, right, this pullback that happened over here, right, this one right here, this pullback was a pullback that I would have looked to take some buys, right? Which explains why over here I basically mapped out a buy setup. But like I said, this kind of trade sometimes it's just a bit too sharp. My zone was about 2373. We missed by about 3-4 pips, so I'm not really concerned about that. Yes, it does hurt because it would have been such a zero float kind of a trade. All right, but before triggering the zone, it pretty much already has rejected. Doesn't matter. Now the reason why I'm saying that this is a pullback for us to buy is because first things first, when we study market structure, those of you guys who have been with me for a long time, this will be second nature to you guys. If you guys are new here, then don't worry, right? Join in more frequently so it doesn't become too foreign for you, right? So the structure that we have over here, right, this one here is one of my favorite trading structures. You have your high, you have your low, you have your higher high as well as your lower low, and then you have a break towards the upside. So whenever market does something like this, all right, this is an indication that we have a market structure in play. And this market structure, what do you call it? You call it a Quasimodo market structure, all right? Or in short form, it is known as the QM level, all right? QM stands for Quasimodo. Now, whenever you have a Quasimodo, it simply stands for a reversal, right? That's a reversal chart pattern, okay? You want to take notes on this, you guys can take notes on this. So this structure is formed in one of two ways. The first way is you have a high, you have a low, you have a higher high, and you have a lower low. This becomes your Quasimodo level over here. So anywhere within this range, when price goes back, all right, here is where you want to look to take a sell position, and you'd be expecting price to go all the way down. So it's going to look something like this, where you have your sell positions, your stop loss above your highs, and the TPs all the way down at the next potential low. So this is one Quasimodo, that's a Quasimodo sell. But there's also another one more called the Quasimodo buy, right, which looks something like this. You have your low, you have your high, your lower low, and your higher high, right? So ideally what you're going to do is you're going to expect price to come back into this level over here for you to take some buys. And when price does do the pullback over to this region here, it's probably going to be the levels where you look for buys, and you're going to expect price to push all the way towards the upside. So you're going to put your TPs, your entries here, stop loss below the low, and TP all the way at the highs, right? So this just generally for those of you guys who may have the questions, I answered it for you all, right? I answered it for you guys already done. So this was your Quasimodo level, or your Quasimodo, your QM, like your QM sell, okay, your QM sell, which we see right now that's already broken towards the upside, right? So for those of you guys who then know, your QM that breaks out will become a QMM. So it becomes a Quasimodo manipulated. So these levels here could potentially be levels that we look to buy. That's number one. Number two is pretty much also because, right, we definitely do have some breakouts, right? And how do I indicate a breakout? We have a trend line breakout here. So we had one high over here, one high over here. We had our second high over here. And then we had a point of breakout or POI over here, which matches the same QM level, right? So this pullback that happened just now was a very precise level to buy, right? Was a very, very, very precise level to buy. When it comes back the second time, I usually would avoid, because for me, zones that are fresh is zones that has not been tested. This has now tested. So the next potential pullback could be slightly deeper, where price can be expected to come as low as this 69 to 71 level, which is the H1 demand, which is the H1 demand level, as well as a fresh breakout level, for price to come all the way down below here, and then maybe gives us a buy from here. All right, so 71 to 69, maybe SL at 67, right? SL at 67, and TP might be 2576 for a 1-to-1, all right, or even at 2582 for a 1-to-2.5. So this will sort of be the setup for US session tonight. However, price not breaking above, actually no, I do not want to target 2582. I only want to target as far as 2578, because the idea for tonight, or for us to be able to decide whether we should be looking for buys or we should be looking for sells, right? One very important thing is, let me just change the color of all of this first, because then you guys are going to get a bit confused. Why are there so many blue lines and whatnot, right? So this red color lines, again, how you denote it is red for weekly, right? Red for weekly, blue for daily, and black for H4 and below, right? So I've marked out a couple of levels on your H1 charts, which is right now one level here. This would be a good level for us to decide if we want to take buys later when price comes. Okay, but ideally, guys, as long as we see price not breaking above this 2578, it doesn't have a bullish closing above here, the idea would be for us to look for sells, and for us to see this lows, right? And this lows, that means if you guys connect a trend line all the way like this, your expectations or your prediction, if we do not get a break above 2578, the expectations or the prediction would be for us to go all the way, break below, and create a new low, maybe somewhere across here. Or if we want to go daily, because it's FOMC tonight, then we can go all the way down here. So this now not only talks about our US sessions potential outcome trade, but this can also be the trade for FOMC tonight. Okay, and as much as the market is trending bullish, yes, it's been creating higher highs, higher lows, yes, it's been super duper strong on the buy side. There's been a lot of buyers in the market, but the markets cannot only go up. There's never such thing. It's never a one-way streak all the way towards the upside. Whatever that goes up must come down. Whatever that goes down must come up. And that's just the reality of life. For a matter of fact, the same thing applies to the markets as well. So we've seen gold very strong, very bullish, in the push that we've had recently towards the upside, to go up, to create an all-time high. Yes, everyone's super happy. Everyone that caught buys became very rich, made a lot of money. You cannot be buying at this level to expect another all-time high, because as a trader, you need price action. You need data. You don't have data on the upside. Do we have any information at all about what price has done here? We don't, right? We don't. So for us to target, or for us to expect where could price potentially go if it's breaking towards the upside, I have very little input for that. And if you guys do know someone, a BOMO, a magician, a fortune teller, someone that has a magic ball in front of them, like, okay, gold is going to go to 2778.52 tonight because Powell, if you've got someone that does that, probably he holds coconut in his hands or what, then let me know, because I'd also want to know where those persons would actually see gold potentially going on the upside, because there's literally no way for us to know for sure, unless, yes, some of you guys may argue right now, and you guys may look at me and tell me, hey bro, but you can use FIBO, you can target the 2.618, 3 points. Go ahead and do that. Let's see how well that works, okay? Because as per to what I understand, it doesn't work that well, right? So if we are looking on sells for golds tonight, which by the way guys is a 70% probability, at least to me, all right, at least to me, I am expecting the markets to crash tonight. I am expecting the FOMC data to have a negative impact on gold. So which means that I am expecting the markets to have a massive sell off tonight. Okay, whether it's going to be a sell off straight all the way down, or whether it's going to be the type of sell off that takes out all liquidity on the upside first, pushes towards the upside to collect retail SLs to spike towards the upside and only then crash. That's the only place where I'm still like, not really sure, because there's still a lot more price actions to be done, or price data for us to get. But I'm swaying towards the negative side on the negative impact on gold, and I'm swaying towards a bearish gold tonight. So if that is the case, from whatever the market current price is, we have a potential 460 all the way to a 600 pips move that we could potentially catch tonight on gold, if the analysis and the fundamentals and the way the market reacts to it is all aligned. So it needs to be like, the day that you have a full moon and the wolves are out there and they're all woo, making the sound, and it's a perfect night for you to just do whatever you want to do, right? It has to be aligned in such a way as well, right? So that's at least my expectations for the night. I will be very fluid with it depending on the market's price action. As of right now, I am still swaying to want to take some short-term trades. We can do some 30, 50 pip scalps. That could be done. We don't want to look to take a trade which we'd want to probably hold for long-term for now, because market has been very choppy. It has been up, down, up, down, up, down like a yo-yo. So let's take a trade, get our 1 to 1.5, our 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio, and then we focus on what's next. Everybody comprehend so far? How's you guys doing on YouTube? Everyone good on YouTube? Everyone good on TikTok? Is my TikTok still available? Wow. Okay, touch wood, touch wood. Let me get a drink of water, guys. What should I do if my MT5 is lagging? Uninstall, reinstall. Apa khabar? Khabar baik, bro. FOMC Junon berapa pip, bro? Rabiah, aku baru je bagi tahu pasal benda tu. Bayu, hi, bro. Hi, Bayu. Bearish 500 pips. So don't you think if we sell high and hold to our first breakout 600 pips, it will be nice? Alim, I just explained that, bro. Sorry, guys. I'm actually just looking at the comments from TikTok. Bro, can you look at Nasdaq 100 real quick? All right, in a bit. Captain, don't mention it, bro. Don't attract things that we don't want to be attracted. All right, if it's good, it's going good, it's going good. Those of you guys that are still watching on TikTok, don't forget to hit the follow button and also tap the lives. We've only got about 2,700 likes. If you guys are getting value as of right now, give us 10,000, 20,000, 50,000. Give us that kind of likes, bro. Right, if people like iShow Speed can get like 280, 312,000 viewers watching just him doing jackass random fucking shit. Support. How are you guys on Instagram doing? Is taking sales now good? FOMC is a buy. What about FOMC? Joshua Neto, Bro, I want to eat with you chicken rice and chili padi can. Random stuff. What is what? Wait, what is that within the Africa thing? Actually, I honestly don't know, man. Like, I don't know how to get it out. But it's supposed to be like a latest follower. I don't know how to get it out. Let's see, custom icon, latest follower. Why is it within Africa? I just actually don't know, man. It's okay, we'll leave it. You live for FOMC? I'm not sure, bro. I'm not sure. Alright, I'm not sure if I'll be live for FOMC or not, but I would try to. If I'm not, there will definitely be a signal. So I'll definitely be trading it. Whether I'll be trading it live or not, that's the only thing that I'm not sure yet. Right, guys, so we got a new H1 candle. Price is still bullish, right? Because this H1 closing that we just got, right, it has closed beautifully above our structure. Very nice bearish rejection over this side here. We've gotten a very nice opening on the 9 o'clock candlestick as well. If we would have taken some buys, it would have been up about 42, 45 pips. It will be very, very nice for us to just secure off this buys right now. But we're still not in a position. We're still not in a trade. I'm still trying to be a little conservative for the night, especially a night where we have this many news, this many, a very high impact to the markets. We'll have ample of opportunities to trade. So it's 9 o'clock, and usually within this 9 to 10 to 10:30, this 9 o'clock to 10:30 period, if you guys focus this 1.5 hours strong enough in the markets, you will get one solid trade, right, which will give you a very, very good risk to reward, number one, which will be very fast. That means the standard waiting time for you to get a 1 to 3 or a 1 to 4, you may have to wait about 4, 5, 6 hours. During this 1.5 hours timeline, it usually happens way quicker. You can get a 1 to a 1 to 5 or a 1 to 3 in like a matter of 15-20 minutes, right? It can happen really, really quickly. And if you focus your time wisely enough on this 1.5 hours and you try to follow up your strategies, follow your rules, and you try to map out a good setup, there's a very high probability or a very high chance you'd get a very, very strong and a solid setup. Let's see how is this one to yeah, I can't target higher. Even if I wanted to, I can probably go max here. This is not a 1 to 5 lah. It has to be a 1 to 5 if I want to target all the way up here. So cannot. Someone wanted to see GBP USD just now, right? All right, cool. So whilst we wait for gold to cook or to do whatever it needs to do, let's check out currencies, because it's always nice to trade currencies also during this kind of news days. Wow, GU looks very interesting, guys. Right, GU looks very, very, very interesting. First things first, I'm gonna go to weekly and we will highlight some fresh levels zones, because we are currently breaking above yearly highs, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the last time price was this level was 10 July 2023, and then before that was at 2022. Yeah, we are heading to like a yearly high, 2 years high, for instance. So it's pretty much trending, and it's trending really bullish. And what I like about GU is that it has already respected its breakout towards the downside, which is all the way here. GU looks very, very, very bullish. Yeah, we had this QM level here as well. It's the same stuff, right? It's the same stuff. So similarly to gold just now, the setup that we had, the same Quasimodo pattern. You have your high, you have your low, your higher high, your lower low, price breakout, the same levels we look to trigger a buy. That's the setup that we have on the daily time frame right now for GBP USD. Right, for GBP USD. So this level would have been a very nice buy level. And what we see price doing after collecting this QMM is on the daily time frame, there has been a very nice inverted. This is your left shoulder, this is your head, and right now this current daily candle is sort of forming the right shoulder. Right, so you are getting a very nice HNS structure. It may not be complete, right? It may not be complete, but one thing that will sort of support that is on daily, you have your trend line breakout. Right, breakout, very nice retest and continuation to push to the upside. What we want to see on GU to confirm any sort of a buys, right, is anything that breaks or closes above this key area here, right, this key point here. This will be the last, right, this level here will be the ultimate last thing to hold prices down, where price could push generally towards the downside. The moment we get a breakout here, guys, right, what's this price point? 1.32387. So let's just put it round figure, 1.32400. All right, 1.32400 for GBP USD. The moment H1 or M30 or M15 gives us clearance that we can break to the upside, we can break above it, I don't think anything's going to stop GU from basically having like a very, very, very strong push to the upside. All right, that will be the last level, right, where the moment we break above, we close above, we are pretty much going to continue flying towards the upside. Obviously we have our normal H4 resistance on the upside here. So ideally price can always go show us that it's about to be breaking out, right? Let me just change the color of this. Where is it? Wait, so definitely price can go all the way up here, show us that it's bullish, right? Go all the way up to our H4 resistance, not close, come back into our zone, all right, and leave a shadow. So this could always be the scenario. So we want to make sure that we wait for the closing. This H4 is pretty much going to close another 3 hours 50 minutes, but you have 52 minutes of a waiting time for the H1, right? I am very much bullish on GU as of right now. I think price is about to take out this liquidity here, right? If it takes it out, reverses and close below it, we look for sells on GU, and the sells target will basically be all the way back down here, because that will be a sell during FOMC, which will definitely give us some very strong movement, right? The re-entry for the sell may just be somewhere around this level here, right? So how will the sell sort of look like if we do get sells? Would be like this. So we might spike up, and instead of closing towards the upside here, price will close below, retest this level here, and we pushed all the way down, break out this trend line, break out structure support here, structure levels here, right? After the breakout, we might retest this level and then continue pushing all the way towards the downside. So if we want to drop for GU, this will be how it is like. All right. Otherwise, on second thoughts, if there is no interest for price to actually break or reject, it is a continuous push to the upside. We are probably going to get a push, a retest across these levels here, and price may continue pushing all the way towards a weekly level, which is at 1.35. Right, so on GU, there is equally, I think, that the same level of pips. So on the upside, there's about 250 pips that we can target. On the downside also, if you take your entries after confirmation, yeah, same 250 pips. If you take it after double confirmation, you still get about 150 pips, right? So the trades are fine. You don't have to have a strict bias as of right now. For me, it's bullish, but it can change, all right? We are looking for a trend change tonight. We not only necessarily need to have a trend continuation. FOMCs are days where trend can change. So if it's a change of trend, that's how it's going to be like. All right, that's how we are going to see price or trend changing. All right, we reject, spike up, take out retail SLs. Everyone that's selling early right now, all liquidity may get swept. Collect this level here. As a magnet, you want to see price respecting this level of resistance, or maybe even going shadowing slightly above, rejecting, take entries here. So your entry will be somewhere around this point here. For sells, SL 25 pips would do, and TP would be all the way down here, giving you a 1 to 9, or you can even take sells here. SL another 25 pips would do, and TP all the way down here. So one of these two would work. Otherwise, if there is a very solid break, guys, okay, you will see a solid break, and you would know there is a solid break once you see one. All right, if there is a solid break, it's the same thing. Put a 25 pips SL and target price to go all the way up here. Right, for this to happen, I'm telling you, the momentum of the market needs to be very strong. I don't think so it's likely to be today. Maybe it's the overall scenario for the next months, but for tonight, I think we should be swaying towards the bearish side. Since we are also looking at a bearish goal, then it's always the same for us to see bearish XXX against US dollars as well. If USD is in front, then we probably might want to be looking for a buy. But that's just my thought process. So I'll just leave this here and we'll see how this plays out, all right? We'll leave this here and we'll see how this plays out. TikTok live down. Give me a sec, guys. Thing live has been taken down. it so warm? Might want to be taking some sells on gold, guys. Right, I'm waiting for this next M5 to close. And if the closing is nice, I might be selling gold. Right, 78 to 80. That will be the level. I would probably enter some instant sells at 70. Right, SL at 80, 82. Yeah, and TP down here. Right, 1 to 1.5. And this would be my zone. Why you worry about that? Oh, get up out of the way. Well, let's wait 9:15. Right, 9:15. If this M5 does an engulf, that will be the entry signal. Right, that will be the entry signal. Looks like we're not gonna get an engulf. The big dogs. Huh. How you live like this? Why you worry about that hoe? Get up out of the way. Get up out of the way. Why you worry about that hoe? Alright guys, I'm gonna take some small entries here, right? Whoa. Money on my mind, I can get it up. Small entries at these levels. We'll wait for price to push probably a little bit higher. My target for this sells is the TPs to be at the level of demand that we were actually looking to buy just now, which is down below here. Right, this for this setup to be active, for this buy setup to be active, we'd pretty much need price coming all the way down here. 1 second. Why is my line without a color? Right. Yeah, so for this buy to be active, we need price to come all the way below, take out this liquidity here. Once taking out liquidity, we'll tap into demand, we'll take order block out, and we'll probably then get the buy. We do not have to have such a big SL. Ideally, two ways for us to decide whether we want to be in this position or not. My entries are already at this level here, but the moment on M5, right, if I get a breakout of this 78 level, right, 78.5, if there is a whole body that closes above somewhere around maybe 79 or 79.5, yeah, that will sort of make me want to cut my positions short. I don't want to hold it all the way till SL. All right, but for now, the trade's looking pretty zero float lah. It's about 13 pips, not much. So this is our first hurdle right now to break. If we can break this hurdle, boom, boom, pow. Bro, did you invest into Luno? I don't use Luno, bro. I don't like Luno. I kind of hate Luno because it's a centralized platform. I use other exchanges lah, bro. Right? Bybit, Binance, Hotbit, Maxi. Are we still live on IG though? Instagram fam, are we good? Yeah, Instagram fam, it seemed to be good. Murdered on the beat. Oh. Mustard on the beat. Oh. Oh. Hey Drake, I hate you like I'm young. Certified lover boy, certified pedophile. Trying to strike a cloud, and it's probably 8. Hey Drake, they're not slow. Pussy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He a fan, he a fan, he a fan. He a fan, he a fan, he a freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Oh, he goes. Moo. No. I know the platform, yes. Do I use it? No. Oh, now I understand that within Africa thing. That's basically the last subscriber. The name of my last subscriber. His name was Within Africa. So that's why now you see he changed to the shorts maker. Right guys, setup is sort of active right now. I think we just like fully triggered the zone. There is another 20 pips. 28 pips. I would be expecting this level here, which would be about 15 pips. This is basically where I'd want to have my biggest layers placed if price comes here. That's the 79 to 78.7 level. And a break above that, I might not need to wait for SL. I might even cut 17, 20 pips somewhere here. Right? I might cut early. But for now, based on the setup, if it's a 1 to 2, then I would follow 2582. Because the moment we break back above this high, then what market's about to do is break out, pull back here, and go higher to the daily OHLC level. So I shouldn't be in sells. I should be in buys. So if I can cut losses short here, right, somewhere 19, 20 pips, if this is the scenario, right? For now, I'm expecting price to tumble. I'm expecting price to dump, right? But if, let's just say the scenario is that we push and we close above here, why I wouldn't want to hold all the way until SL, and why would I want to take my losses short around this level here, would mainly be because I want to see how I can enter this recovery for the buys as quick as possible, right? So instead of being in the wrong trade all the way up until my SL, right? If I can cut here, 79, I lose the 20 pips, bite the tongue, close the trade here. So if I re-enter the trade back in my levels that I actually sold, all the way to my SL, so I lost about 20 pips, I already recovered about 36 pips, right? So these are the kind of things that sometimes as traders you got to step in and you got to intervene. You cannot be too textbook with where you want to place your SL, where you want to place your TP. You got to be a little fluid, right? And you want to intervene by looking at lower time frames, not too low, not M1, but M5, M15, to see if it's signaling you that you're in the wrong trade or not. So for me, it'll be around this level here, right? I cut, I'll re-enter the buys if that's the case. Otherwise, I'm layering my sells right now. $9:30 is in about 1 minute's time. We should have volume lah, guys. I hope so lah. Right, it's 9:30, guys. Woo! Boys! Run in. 25 pips, boys. Right, 30 pips. Almost. 28 pips, 28 pips. Close some partials, guys. Close some partials. Close some partials. We are almost at TP1, guys. Right, that's 30 pips in the bag. Instant. Right, instant. Just taking some profits right now. So now, guys, what we're going to need for price to continue pushing towards the downside, as you guys can see, we've already gotten from the OHLC level about 30 pips. Now for us to continue pushing down till our TP down below here, what we need is we will need this M5's low to get broken. All right, this one here we need it to break, which is what it's currently doing. By heavy close, we've not closed, we've got another 20 seconds more to go. So if we can close below, if we can break out of this yellow color zone that I've highlighted, then we'll probably get a pullback here. Second entry, gold sell again right here. SL just above this high, 25, 30 pips somewhere there. TP could be here or TP could be down below here. Right now we've broken. Right, so if we do a pullback right now, if you guys have balls, right, then you guys can wait for the pullback to these levels here. Anywhere from 7.6 to 7.7 will be your re-entry sell, and TP will be all the way down below here. Masya Allah. Apa ke benda, brother man? Ini setup zero float. Masya Allah. Oh ho ho, tengok ni boys. Tengok ni lah geng. Sedap, sedap. Sedap, biru-biru sedap. Close, can close and then wait for the re-entry. Power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. 15%, power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. Woo! Guys, 45 pips oh. Ini bukan kecil-kecil oh. This is already 1-to-1. If you were to look at it, right? If you were to look at it right now, we are already at a 1-to-0.9. So this is whatever you risk, right? Whatever you risk, you're getting back exactly paid. So if you risk 1%, this is your 1%. If you risk 10%, this is your 10%. Now, if you full margin, and if you risk 100%, this should be your 100% return done. All right, because we are already at about 2573. Right, that's 50 pips in the bag. So I've already secured the majority of my layers here. Right, I've already secured the majority of my layers here. Whether I'll take a re-entry on this gold sells or not, it depends on the price action. But we've already hit our TP wajib. All right, this level down below here, which is our previous liquidity, is a good TP levels already. It's also a 1-to-1. So I've closed the majority of my trade down below here at 50 pips. All right, at 50 pips. The buys will be from here, right, guys? The buys will be from 73 to 71. All right. It could even go as low as 69. So maybe I will take the zone in between, which is at 71. Right, and then my SL will be about 67 or 68. This will be the buy setup. Right, the reason we sold was because we wanted to buy lower. The sells already played out. Now we are waiting for the buys. Has anyone ever chewed something right next to your ear? I'm gonna push the mic far away a bit lah, bro. Sorry, my friend, Megamind. Sexy. Nice lah, Brian. Hope we made some good gains, bro. Good gains. Oh. God bless you, brother. Sedap. Right, close off, guys. Close some positions here. Slowly start scaling out of your position as we get closer towards the take profit level, because it's not only a take profit level, but it's also a buy level, guys. All right, not only is this a TP level down below here, but it's also a buy level. So I'm just afraid the price will give this buys or react real quickly. Right, so yes, the TP is at 71.6, but you can start scaling out of your positions here, like what I'm doing right now. Okay, as you guys can see, I'm slowly scaling out of my positions one by one. All right, closing. You can never go broke by taking profits. Right, so slowly scale out. Right. Okay, marvelous. I put my arm around you, how strong I am. Put my arm around to show you that I'm unstoppable. I'm a Porsche with no brakes. I'm invincible. Right, TP2, guys. How many pips is this running now? Can someone calculate for me? 56 pips. How fast? Was there any drawdown? My friends? Was there any drawdown? Our entry was here. 77. Okay, I got drawdown, guys. I'm really sorry for the 8.3 pips drawdown. Humbly apologetic. Pay attention, guys. Price has already triggered the buy zone right now. Alright, so you want to be out of your cells 90%. Right? 90%. And wait out for the buy setup. I just hope it doesn't run straight, because that's what I'm actually expecting it to do. A zero float buy as well. But I don't want to rush to take the buy as well. So I want it to do like some M1 confirmation. But the filler can just decide to fuck all the confirmations and just fly straight. So you want to close all your cells and just be ready to buy. Right? Be ready to buy. show you that I was eating too, but wearing headphones. It's all good, bro. It's all good. Alright guys, you guys actually ready for the next setup? Cool. You guys like malas wanna trade? Cool. You guys ready? What? You guys tell me in the chats, right? Because I don't think we are on TikTok right now. So I know that we are on Facebook. I know that we are on YouTube. I know that we are on. Actually, IG is also ended. So those that are on YouTube, those that are on Facebook, you guys looking for the next trade? Or you guys are done? This was our first trade that was taken. Very smooth, all the way down. 50 pips in the bag. Now we're looking for the next one, but you guys don't seem to be that enthusiastic for the next trade. Like, macam tak semangat je. Macam lesu je. Janganlah zero float sangat Okay, you don't zero float so much. You take your time and come into the zone. Right, ayo, very nice entry lah. Very nice entry. Key level, very key area. How do I reduce my stops? If I put here, it's 15, but so this is what I mean, guys, right? Sometimes price will come and it will give us a zero float. And yeah, I mean, it's not that we cannot catch this trade. We can. I was just waiting, and plus we were also in sells. Sometimes market just don't give you chance to wait. Like, you can breathe and you see, and it's like 30 pips, and you're like, but legit analysis, guys. Right, legit analysis. I'm still very sure that as long as I don't rush, as long as I don't get like, I don't feel like fuck, this buys that may or may not happen, if it happens, we'll catch them. Right, we just took a W, we just took a win. I have no intentions on getting myself committed back to the markets almost close to instantaneously. So we'll take our time. Right, we'll take our time. We'll wait for 9:45 is here. Okay, so the new M15 is out. So we'll see how this M15 reacts. We'll wait for H4. What H4 tells us, we'll do it accordingly. But the reaction is very nice for now. Guys, H4. Yeah, so H4 is rejecting off this key level. It's also rejecting off the OHLC. If we want to continue selling off, we'd need to break like this. Break out and then go all the way down. Oh, sorry. Break out, pull back, and then all the way here. And then during FOMC, subsequently another break, pull back, retest, entry, lower. So if I want to look for a re-entry on these cells, then where can I re-enter these cells if I want to be supporting the cells bias? This bias would have been a very beautiful zero float scalp, 30 for 25, 30 pips. But if I miss the bias, then I can definitely use back this level here for cells, which is at 75.5 to 76.3. So if price comes here, we can sell. Why not? But let's see where the SL and TP would be. If we sell here, right? If we sell, middle 75.7 then our SL is about 35 pips lah, 79.2, and our TP, wow, no lah, too much. 100 also too much. 70, yeah, 1 to 2 is good. This would not be too bad of a setup as well, guys. Right? If this buys is supposedly right now why we are buying, right? We are buying because price is in a fresh demand level on M30, sorry, on M15, and also triggered this fresh H1 demand level. So yes, you can buy. If it's a fresh demand, you can buy. It's about to give you a very nice zero float instant kind of running trade. But does that mean that's a buy that we can hold? Not necessarily, because why? As you guys can see, based on the analysis that I've done for you guys here, your red is your weekly, your blue is your daily, and your black is your H4, right? So based on all on that, right? Where is that lah? Inge kano. Where is the blue? Right, it's here, it's here. So your red is your weekly, your blue is your daily, and your black is your H4. So when we go to weekly, alright, you will notice that this red color is basically the weekly OHLC levels, right? And now on H1, you can see how price has rejected off your weekly level very, very nicely. Alright, this level right over here. So this was your weekly level, but it's very strong, and it's respected that. So yes, this is a buy, but this is not a buy for us to hold long term. Alright, maybe we can scalp this buys. Or like I was saying, like I was discussing, it's not necessarily for us to only buy, but we can also take a sell if we do decide to get like a breakout sell, which may just be on the pullback, means it may just be here. Or if it is not on top here at that 75 level, we could even take a sell once we break out dekat sini. That will be a continuation sell. That is to ride the trend of the weekly trend. Alright, that's your weekly trend. So breakout, right? Breakout, pullback, 72 to 74. Kita masuk sell lagi, we sell again, and we target price all the way. Maybe at 6.3, maybe at 6.5. If kita punya rezeki hari ini banyak sikit, luas sikit, right? The few entries that we are still holding right now, kalau rezeki kita luas sikit, mungkinlah price boleh sampai dekat level bawah sini, right? Which will give you guys about 400 plus more pips kalau rezeki meluas. Right, dia boleh sampai dekat bawah sini sekali, 2531. But it's a long story to go lah guys. Okay, dia pada pukul 2, 2.30 je macam tu. Right, for now kita scalp. So kita scalp tadi, sales kita dapat dalam 50 pip close. Now this buys also, if we would have scalped the buys just now, M1 dapat zero float instant dalam 30 pip. Now it's actually a re-entry for the buys, but I'm a bit lazy to buy. Alright, because when I see H1 reacting at the weekly levels there, for me it's like, okay lah, if that is the case, then let me just try looking for continuation sells. Alright, and if it's a continuation sell, I'll just wait for the breakout. So want to take buys right now, not the worst of ideas, but I would probably avoid that setup. Alright, I would probably avoid that setup. Even though we are in the buy zone, we are rejecting off this trend line right now. If you want to use a 0.0123 layers, boleh lah. Target buy dekat 60, 50 pip, boleh. It's not to say that cannot lah, memang can. Should we buy? Okay lah, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's wait for this M5 to close. Alright, why am I wanting to wait for this M5 to close? Ah shit guys, I think you lost me. The camera has gone. Right, my camera is gone. Right, camera is gone, camera is gone, camera is gone. So that means that we are reaching the end of our stream guys. Right, we are reaching the end of our stream. Right, we're reaching the end of our stream. What we'll do is, guys, for us to decide if we want to take this buys or not, I will let this M5 close. And why I want it to close, right, is because I want to see where I can actually place like my stop loss. Right, if I want to enter buys right now based on current market price, the SL needs to be below all these lows here. Right, it'll be at 67. Okay, but if let's just say I can get an M5 closure somewhere here, say M5 closes here, right, I can just place my stop loss just about 10 pips below this level here. Alright, wherever I want to take an entry from, I use this as a new SL, and I will try to target the price all the way back to our re-entry sell level at 75. So it's a risky attempt. I would prefer a breakout pullback entry sell since it's already a sell trend. But this high risk scalping buy, boleh lah. Kalau hati kental lah. Alright, kalau hati kental lah. You can rebound off this OHLC nicely. Rejection here means it'll be nice lah. Another 1 minute and 12 seconds. Let's see. The fella rejects or not. At OHLC nak masuk beberapa layer ke? At OHLC masuk beberapa layer tapi SL tak ada bosku. SL 67 Right. 39 seconds to go, boys. 39 seconds to go. Take a step, everybody. Come take my hand. No lah. I wouldn't be buying when price action is like this, guys. Definitely not buying when price action is like this. This is already fitting my initial criteria. Breakout, pullback, entry for the sells. But the breakout, however, is on M5 right now. Let's see what happens. I need another 5 more minutes to make a decision. Why I don't like this price action to buy is because this candle here, this one over here, right, it closed as a full body bearish candle. Right, a full body bearish candle means that there were a lot of sellers in this last 5 minutes. So if price does come up right now also, I expect it not to be able to break back above this candle lah. So I would not be taking this buys. If you guys are already in the buys, then be very careful because it fits my second criteria right now. Let's see if the trend line has broken or not. No, this could be sniper. It's either a sniper entry for the buys, or it's either a big mistake lah. Right, so if you're buying, the only two things that can happen. Price is either going to go straight to SL, or it's going to be a super sniper entry. That's the risk to reward lah. No bro, your voice most important. It's got all the info. Camera tepi cerita. I need another 5 minutes, guys. Alright, I need another 5 minutes to actually make a decision what to do next. I'm still not going to take a decision to do anything just yet. Not afraid. Everybody, come take my hands. We'll walk this walk together through the storms, wherever weather, through the warm. Say you know it, you're not alone. 1 minute 25 seconds left. Boy, Chelsea so legit, huh? Why don't I have this? Oh, I have this OH Chelsea as well. But this is daily, huh? So came from the yard to the you're raining down like rain. Now let the rose star let them rain. Doing live in a short while. I'm about to end already. Charge my camera. We'll see for Fomc if I want to do live now, guys. I don't know. Right, I'll probably put up a poll in the public channel later. Probably just straight over in the channel, in the Telegram channel. So it's up to you guys. Right, I'll leave it to you guys. 10 o'clock. That's the new H4, right? Is it a new H4? Yeah, we have a new H4. Wow. Right, guys. I want you to pay a little attention right now at how this H4 candle has closed. Right, because this is usually the sign that there is about to be a reversal in place. Right? So we've left a very high shadow right now. This whole trend here, price has basically created this blow off top. Right, why I call it a blow off top is because the moment we've created this top here at 2589, all right, psychologically people will be expecting 2590, and just before 2590 we blew off. All right, the same thing that happened in BTC before, when everyone was expecting BTC. Before it went to $20,000, it went to 19,980 or 970 ish. That was a blow off top. So it's a similar sort of a trend that's happening here right now, where this is like a blow off top, and ever since we've gotten here, price is not able to create a higher high. It's the same thing that happened. So this H4 price basically went all the way up till 80, collected some of our orders just now for ourselves at 77.5 to 78 upon the confirmation that we got in, and now it has closed, guys, as a doji candlestick. All right, so this doji is usually a reversal sign. And I don't know lah, if I were to be very honest with you guys, and if I were to just trust my gut, I'm expecting price to actually break below. It's too early for me to say anything just yet. I think we are going to get a couple of scalping opportunities, buy, sell, buy, sell. But the trend for the night, the way that I look at things, it's pretty much a bearish trend. So we should be looking at seeing price of gold tanking lah. Right, so that's what I can share with you guys. What I would probably want to be looking out for is, yeah, this level here that I've already mapped out right now. I want to see that breaking. All right, I want to see this blue color, sorry, this red color box here, 70 to 69. This is our current buy level. All right, so if you guys have taken some buys based off but not the entries that I actually want to have, right? It's like maybe 10% of my overall entry. So now from here, the idea is maybe for price to give us some retracement back up, maybe to this region on top here that I've highlighted for you guys. Where is that? Yeah, maybe to this region right now that I've highlighted for you guys here, 75, 76, somewhere across this level here. This will also be a very nice TLBO setup, right? A trend line breakout setup. You have this support, you have this support, you have a breakout. We may just get a pullback here. There is also a double top here, double top breakout, but no pullback. There is also this demand that broke out, no pullback. So you may have potentially a chance for price from here to rally about 30 to 40 pips. This level here would be used as a re-entry sell. Right, so ideally analysis would have worked out 100 upon 100. Mic test, 1 2 3. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Guys, can you hear me? Boys, wolves. Hello. Velangata. Hello. Velangata, bro. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now, guys? Now can. Alright. So we're gonna do some ASMR shit. As I was saying, gold price reacted very beautifully from our OHLC level. And right now it's up about 34 pips, 35 pips. It's good to know that the analysis worked out really well. Now we'll be expecting price to go back up here. And this is the level that if you guys get sells, you may want to hold the sells all the way till FOMC to see if it actually works out to give you a very nice risk to reward of 1 to 11. Do you guys comprehend? Yes or no? Let me know in the comments. Yeah lah. When there's a girl doing ASMR all on this TikTok and all, you all go and watch. Now there's a trader that's trying to do it all. It sounds crappy lah. Sounds this lah, sounds that lah. Double standards, Double standards to the core. Sampurna, bro. Sampurna, I'm high on C, bro. But okay, guys, that's basically gonna be it for me tonight. The buys were also quite nice to catch. Like, anyone got it? Can I just get a raise of yeses or nos in the comments if everyone actually took the buys that I did share, but I didn't take personally, not much. Would have loved if I full margin the buys. This, like I said, there's only two options in just now. Either you catch the bottoms, this is the bottom, this is the shadow, or either this goes all the way to SL. And it turned out to be the bottom of the bottom of the wick. Yeah. Macam. Well, sometimes trading just feels like that, right? You either get raped by the market or you rape the market or so. Either one of that two. Seeing the candle moving so beautifully kind of hurts. We didn't buy. 50 pips, guys. Good lah, good. If you guys bought, then good. On top. So monitor this level, guys. Re-entry cells would be here. Right, re-entry cells would be here. I would not hold this bias long just because we've already gotten this breakout of structure here. Right, this structure that has been broken, this support on the M5, even on M15 also. We've already gotten a breakout structure here already. This level here, why did I chose this level here? Why did I choose this level here as a level to re-entry for the cells? Because here, right over here, we basically had previous supply, right? So when price comes to supply, we'd want to sell. But here, when price came to supply, we straight away broke to the upside, right? And then we broke back below, but we broke back above. So the manipulation took place here. And then price has now showed us a very clean breakout. So this breakout, pullback, manipulation entry will be a BME that will be very precise across this 2576 level. This should be able to at least take price below, because you see this supply created a low here, right? So if the cells are strong here, the supply that is formed here, or the resistance that is created here when price starts pushing down, if that happens, should be able to break below this low, right? That's the reason why I'm targeting price to at least number one, hit to this level of support first, and ultimately we can go all the way to 2531, right? I'll call it a night for now first. I hope you guys had a fantastic night. GU, just to give you guys an update, I think we are already in the running of the trade. Like I said, we are expected to come and take out this liquidity here. We already did, right? Let me go to a different time frame. So yeah, price came pretty much relatively very close to the resistance level on top. And before triggering it, we've already pushed down. So if there is M30 engulfing, or maybe even an M5 chart pattern, for a matter of fact, that would be good enough for you guys to take entries. This risk to reward on GU is also pretty nice, guys. Right, it's a 1 to 9, right? 1 to 9 if you're taking entries here. Slightly risky, but risk worth taking, because the way the H1 candle close is like I explained to you. We may have a shadow, but the body closure is below, right? So this is not a breakout. Right, if we would have closed above this 1.32389 level, that would have mean that we are going to go all the way up here. But we didn't close above. We closed with the shadow rejection, but body closed below. So this is already signs that we might just be pushing lower on GU. Take sells, try to hold them. Today is a day about how much of balls you guys have, guys, right? How ballsy could you actually be? So if you guys think that you have the risk, or you have what it takes to take some good risk tonight, get some sells for GU, set some good stop losses. Like as of right now, what I can share with you, it's a 32650. See if you can hold this trade. Second entry would be down below here. All right, 1.31638. The moment we get this breakout pullback, re-entry back here, and TP all at 1.3 psychological level. Right, and I will pretty much see you guys either later at night or either tomorrow. whatever said and done, I'll meet you guys definitely in the Telegram channel. And yeah, peace out. One love. Yusuf Tayo. Ciao, boys. I'll see y'all very soon.